Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to check out another beer. Rod J here. Going to actually take a look at one that I didn't realize until recently I have never done a review on. And this is actually the Samuel Adams Boston Lager out of course, Boston, Massachusetts. So, I've drank a lot of Samuel Adams beers. I've done different reviews on the various beers they have done, but somehow I kind of missed their original. So I figured go ahead and take a few minutes and take a look at it. So here it is. I just poured it into the glass already. It didn't come out with as much of a head. The head was kind of pretty much where it's sitting right now, probably about a half finger. And I didn't pour too aggressively. Now on the bottle, it will actually tell you how good this beer is actually for. So you have the notches there on the side of the bottle. And this one is actually till November of this year. So plenty of time. We're still a couple months out. But the head did not settle in as well. And as you can see, I'm actually using one of the Samuel Adams glasses. But away from that, the beer itself does pour a nice color. It's a nice, deep, dark amber, as you can see. And really get to see a lot of that carbonation with the great clarity on the beer as well. Kind of what you expect to have in a lager type Pilsner. So I think in that regard, it kind of hits the right notes. And with this one is actually, I guess, considered maybe a Vienna lager. But let's go ahead and get the aroma. So off the aroma, like many of the lagers, I get that horse blanket type smell, which I'm not the biggest fan of. But it's very yeasty, very bready. You get the malts. Now the ABV on this is actually, I believe it's 4.9% ABV. I don't see where it's listed here on the bottle, but I believe that is the ABV on this one. If I find out it's something different, oh, there it is on the bottom, 4.9%. And I looked online and IBU I saw on one site was 30, which would indicate it might have more of a malt presence with what it actually does. I do get a little bit of the hop still in the background. It's got an okay balance for the lager. You get a slight bit of a pine aroma on that back end. As far as the taste, it is a flavorful lager. It does open up nicely. You're not really dealing with a lot of bitterness up front, and it is really crisp and refreshing, especially going down on the back end. No bitterness on the back area. You get probably about an average duration, I would say, on the flavor. It does kick around nicely in the mouth. The texture, actually, at the 4.9 is a good texture. It's not too thin at all. The body of it is between that light to medium. I wouldn't say it was a full medium, but it's close to that point. Definitely a lot more away from a light type body. The carbonation, as you can see, all the lively stuff happening, it sits really nice on the palate too, so very palatable. And pretty much just an easy drinking lager, so not bad. You know, Samuel Adams, they've been around for a while, and of course, Jim Koch kind of spearheaded and started that craft beer revolution with some of the stuff he was doing. You can see how this is easily one of the taps they keep on hand at a lot of the bars. I prefer this lager over some of the other ones that are out there, some of the macro varieties, but it's a classic beer at this point. So there you have it, the Sam Adams Boston Lager. Yeah, on a day when it might be like a warmer type day, or you want to drink something after cutting the grass, or something to put your feet up to where you might have been a little tired from doing something, it's not a bad one to have to bring in and just relax for a little bit with. And you're not going to get too tank by it at the 4.9 ABV. So, check it out if you get a chance. If you've had it before, let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. Love to hear your feedback as well. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and finish knocking this one out. Appreciate you swinging by. Check out another video. As always, please remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good jazz. And I will see you next time. Keep drinking good craft beer. Cheers.